Alright, so I've been searching for the best team to form seed with, and oh boy, did I found it. The team I made will only need one monarch and take the least amount of time to set up, and probably be one of the fastest team to clear. What's the team I'm talking about? It's this. Some of you may already know how this team works, but just in case some of you don't, I will summarize it for you. First unit is Buck. He's the main DPS of the team, and because of the combination between his passive and his ability, this possibly make him the strongest DPS in the entire game. What passive I'm talking about? It's this one. In summary, he can essentially attack twice as long as there is two enemies inside his range. This passive pretty much double its DPS against already high noble DPS being 30,000 to 60,000, and his ability called the aswell. He can change between two modes, one nerfing himself to buff others, and two nerfing others to buff himself. Every one unit inside his range can buff him by 10%, which is an insane ability, making his already high DPS and possibly even doubling it again. For the second unit we have is Sakura, which some of you may already know what she does, but if you don't and ask why her, she has horrible damage, costs a liver, and only works well with Saber Author, then you probably don't know what her ability does. In summary, her ability can corrupt a unit, adding that unit SPA to her own and averaging it. She can do this to two units. For example, we get an extremely high SPA like Aizen, which we will say is 10, and we corrupt him with Sakura, who has an SPA of 8. That means the calculation between both unit SPA would be 10 plus 8 divided by 2, making Aizen SPA be decreased to 9, which we would say it's not a lot. But here's where the third unit come in. If we also corrupt a unit like Rem, who has an SPA of 3, making the calculation between the average SPA of all three units be 10 plus 8 plus 3 divided by 3, making Aizen SPA be 7, which is a really high DPS increase. So now that you understand what Sakura does, we are going to go to our third unit. The third unit I bought is Dante. Why Dante? Well, very simple actually. From all the units inside the game, Dante has the lowest SPA stat out of all of them, that being 1 second. So the combination between Buck, Ashfallen, and Sakura ability, and Dante 1 second SPA, this will possibly make the highest DPS setup for the lowest amount of money. So you may be wondering, from all these units, what stat would Buck have? Well, Buck will have a 180% damage buff from his ability, making his final damage be 378,000 damage. And to calculate his SPA from Sakura ability, it will be 8.4 plus 8 plus 1 divided by 3 equal to 5.8 SPA. And now we'll calculate his final DPS. We'll put his damage divided by his SPA, which will give us 66,308,000 DPS. And because of his passive, doubling it to 130,617,000 DPS. And for the three other units I bought, being Jonathan, Alucard, and Speedwagon, it's simple really. Jonathan is 6th placement, making him one of the best units to pair with Buck for the 60% damage buff. And Alucard applies the effect called Wounded, making enemy take 20% more damage from him, and others. And why Speedwagon over Takuroda? Well, he's also 3rd placement, making him one of the best units to pair with Buck while being on form. So, there you have it. That is the cheapest setup you can probably use it, and probably one of the fastest teams to clear too. So we will test this team in action. First, I will show you a different team to compare. This team will not only have one monarch, not two, not three, not four, but 5 whole monarchs. And we will see if this team can beat my team. I will only show the results of the matches here, but if you want to see the run itself in real time, I will put both of the run in the description or the comment down below. As you can see, the run with 5 monarchs took 15 minutes and 37 seconds, while my team only took 10 minutes and 7 seconds. This is a big time difference and prove that the team that I made, is not only the cheapest but probably the fastest to clear any stage in general. So if you got any question or want to suggest me anything, then please do comment down below. I will read all of your comments and gladly hear any criticism. Any comment will be appreciated and received. See ya!